Why, hello there, boys and girls, men and women, children of all ages. Thank you so much for jumping into this video today. My name is Danny ColdBlood, aka MusicVidiot, and today I am here in Grand Theft Auto 5 trying to do my part in helping solve the Chiliad Mystery. Now guys, we are here at the Marlowe Vineyard. Now, if you look at the O in Marlowe, you can see it's actually the sun symbol, the circle with the dot in the center. This was brought up to me by Delta. You guys know Delta. He's the one that made that breakthrough discovery with the shadow at the observatory, bringing us to all the relevancies between the sun and the moon, and even going into tides with the water. And I mean, it goes on and on the deeper we go. But if you notice that I'm actually standing on, you know, the support for the sign here, this Marlowe Vineyard sign, but it's also an arrow. You guys see how it's an arrow? Delta pointed out to me that this is pointing in the direct direction of where the sun rises. You guys can see it's like 9 something in the morning here in the game, and the sun is rising beautifully right there directly in front of where this arrow is pointing. And here's me and Delta online showing how it's setting right behind this arrow. So there you guys go. That's an amazing discovery, and that is also featured. We featured this discovery on Trippy Commentaries. So if you did not watch my discussion video with Trippy, definitely go to his channel and check out our discussion. Me and Trippy had a great discussion, so definitely think about checking that out. Now, if you guys want to make your way over to this location, there is some more crazy-ass, suspicious, and mysterious anomalies taking place here. Okay, this was brought to my attention by Jake George on Twitter, at Nern for the win, and this drainage pipe is very odd, okay? Very, very odd. If you zoom into it with a gun, you'll see that, dude, it's like hypnotism type shit, or even like the Twilight Zone. It kind of reminds me of like Twilight Zone rings or whatever. But what really catches my eye is the pyramid inside of it. What the hell is the deal with this? Now, if you guys do check out that discussion video I was talking about with me and Trippy on his channel, we also talk about the anomaly that happens at the vineyard that we just came from. And there's like a location, glowing location ring that's on one of the drainage pipes. So is there a connection between this drainage pipe and that drainage pipe? And I was looking at this tower that's like in the near distance right here, and it's got a triangle, perfect triangle shape, you know, gap in the bottom of it. I wonder if, you know, there's, you know, more meaning behind these triangles and these pyramids. You know, we are right around the near the location of where that glowing tree was. Okay, so the glowing tree is right next to us. You know, we're making connections all over the place. We got to figure out what this is all leading to. Now, I ran to the opposite side of this drainage tunnel to see what it looks like from the other side. And guys, I'm zooming in, I'm looking around, and you know what I'm seeing? Absolutely nothing. That is what shocks me, because you look at it on the one side and it's got these weird, weird loops and rings and a pyramid inside of it, and it's bright, you know. And then you come on this side and there's nothing, absolutely nothing to see, almost like it's blocked off. So exactly what is in that other side? It almost looks like it could be a portal. I mean, think about it. What the hell is there? You can only see it from this angle, and it makes absolutely no sense. So I don't know if we can connect drainage pipe to drainage pipe, you know, from this one to the location ring one over by the vineyard. If there's anything to do with the glowing at the vineyard, you know, connecting to this drainage pipe and that drainage pipe and then the glowing tree that we're next to now. I don't know if any of this stuff is making sense to you guys, but I'm seeing it. It's absolutely crazy. Now, if you look at this location we're at right now, we're at the Stargaze building on Hollywood Boulevard. There's so much different connections with just the star shit going on right now here. But what I want to point out to you guys is that we have seen pyramids before. If you guys watched my video that I posted a while ago with me and Buddy 007, he pointed out to me that there's a pyramid at this location, and you gotta stand on this pillar, like this little platform. Otherwise, you won't be able to see it. You gotta literally stand on that platform. And if you come at nighttime like we are right now, you'll notice that there's a little blinking light on top of this pyramid also. Now, you could see this blinking light from different angles sometimes, like if you go on top of, like if you're in the Buzzard or whatever, and you're looking at the Penrith building, because I believe that this is directly in line with the Penrith building. So there's a lot, there's a lot to think about when considering this pyramid too. I wonder if there's more pyramids that we haven't found. I mean, we keep on finding more and more stuff that's similar and connects to stuff that we found in the recent past. So how can we make this really lead us to some sort of answer or some sort of shocking new, brainstorm of discoveries that we can find? Guys, there's a reason why these things are hidden. And if they're not self-explanatory, then they're not your average little Easter egg by Rockstar. That means that they're part of this mystery, and we need to figure this shit the fuck out. Here I am at the at my Buzzard. I brought up a Buzzard a few minutes ago, and it wasn't by accident. It's because I actually want to focus on the Buzzard, and in a couple minutes I'm going to actually show you guys a brand new discovery that I found with the Buzzard. It's not a discovery that I think that has anything to do with the Chiliad Mystery at all. I think it's just a fun little Easter egg Rockstar decided to incorporate within the game. But the thing is, they incorporated it with something absolutely interesting, because it's something I've been bringing up, and we'll get to it in a second. I don't want to spoil it yet. What I want to get to is something unique about this Buzzard. I brought up in my last discussion video on my channel about the Buzzard, might have had a infrared feature back when it first came out, okay, online, and then it was taken away. I believe that there was an infrared feature, but there is still another feature. You guys notice how this Buzzard is locking on to somebody right now? The Buzzard is absolutely locking on to a person of interest, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Bassist on Edge 7 showed me this a long time ago, and I just never found the right time to come out with it. But this video is a little mix and mashup of different stuff, so I figured it was the perfect time to slip this info in. Maybe you guys can actually help find what, there is to find out there, because I believe there is something to find out there with this Buzzard. You can fly around the streets, okay? You can seriously fly all over the place, and that Buzzard isn't going to pick up on an average civilian. It's not going to just lock onto an average car or an average civilian, okay? It will lock onto like air units and shit, but I'm talking like flying around the city. This is Hollywood Boulevard. I should be locking onto a whole bunch of different things if it locked onto normal things, but it doesn't. It only locks onto people that you can interact with, people of interest. Now that says something to me. Why? Why is it locking onto the people that we can actually go up to and conversate with? There is something else to this, guys. I know there is. Maybe you guys can help me. If you guys get in your Buzzards, fly around, fly in areas that you wouldn't even suspect. Maybe it's, off in the distance somewhere. I'm not sure. All I know is that for some weird fucking reason, the Buzzard locks on to people of interest. Why is it doing that? Maybe we can find somebody that we never knew was a person of interest, somebody hidden, somebody that was nonchalantly walking through somewhere in the game, and maybe that can be a clue that will further progress us within this mystery. Let me know if you guys uncover anything, because this is something that really interests me. Alright, now let's get to that quick little Easter egg that I wanted to show you guys, and we'll end the video out very soon, don't worry. I wanted to go ahead and show you this. I think it's pretty fucking cool. It's really fun. I don't believe it has anything to do with the mystery at all. I think it's just a fun little Easter egg. Basically, I seen the blimp when I was flying around, and I'm like, oh, let me go and, shoot the blimp down. Because, if you've been watching my videos, you notice how I brought up the blimps not too long ago, and the gases inside of them, and how they relate to the mystery in almost a direct way, between the lights and all that other shit. Check out what happens when you blow up the blimp. What does that look like to you? Dude, that's fucking confetti. I don't care what anybody says. I really see fucking confetti exploding everywhere. I mean, nothing else does that. Nothing else is that colorful and looks like confetti when it explodes. For some weird reason, they chose the blimp to be something that, you know, turns into confetti when destroyed. Now, come on, guys. We know how important the blimp is. It's very relevant to this mystery. Okay, if you don't know how, then you haven't watched my videos. Go back and inform yourself. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been an honor and a pleasure having you guys back once again. Until next time, ta-ta, and as always, peace!
Open all my eyes so I can try to find some sort of